lighting is already getting just keeps getting worse and worse. But let me just quickly make this point. So I feel like one way to actually be consistent or build momentum is to just start little by little. Like many times, for example, I don't want this video to be too long. I always say that, but yet it end up getting too long. But I feel like we should start we should start little by little. Like for example, somebody that wants to gain muscle, somebody is fat or is very skinny, and he wants to get ripped, he wants to get jacked. So the simple advice is to just go to the gym or at least do exercise and eat better food. Like that's it. And the more like intense you can do those things, the faster you get jacked. Like the more, if you spend 6 hours in the gym every day and your diet is just like the most healthy keto diet, whatever, like you're probably going to get ripped very very fast compared to somebody that only goes to the gym maybe 3 times a week, for example, for maybe 45 minutes. Hearing that many times we want to like do that, 6 hours on the perfect diet, which is not actually bad. Like it's actually going to help. Like that's what will get you jacked as fast as possible. But I feel like because of that, how intense it is, you end up falling off. Because think about somebody that is fat or skinny that has basically almost done no exercise in his life. Do you think he's going to be able to put in 6 hours every single day? Every single day? Probably not. So, but what that person can start with is just like 10 push-ups. Do 10 push-ups. I won't even say every day. Do 10 push-ups every Saturday. Every Saturday, just do 10 push-ups, and that's it. Then next month, increase it to 15 push-ups every Saturday. The next month, increase it to 20 push-ups every Saturday. Then then the month after that, make it Saturday and Sunday. Then more Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Like over the span of a year, that person is definitely not going to be jacked. That's just what I want you to know. The person will probably be in better physical shape than they were when they started, but they are definitely not going to be jacked. And I feel like the whole purpose of this protocol, at least this mindset I see, is not like getting jacked that is like the main thing. It's the building of the habits, the building of the consistent. Like we just want the person to get in the habit of doing push-ups, doing exercise frequently. Because if you think about it, doing exercise frequently is what will get you jacked. But if you don't do exercise, I'm already confused. I'm confused. But just basically, like the person is just trying to build up the habits of just being consistent. Like that's the main thing, not just the gaining of the muscle. Because to gain that muscle, you need to be consistent, and this does muscle is just like one aspect. Another aspect is like basically almost everything. Maybe you want to start doing well in school. Like me, for example, I'm supposed to be graduating this year, if no special event, of course, like no strike or no COVID or war or something crazy. Like if nothing affects our schooling and stuff, like I'm supposed to graduate by December. And if I tell you I can't wait, I actually can't wait. But up until now, like my grades have been like terrible. I'm feeling fuck up basically. So like for me to want to fix that now, be like, oh, I have to start studying 6 hours every day for the whole year, which like definitely is going to like study 6 hours every day for a whole year. Your grades are going to like explode. But it seems that you probably can't study 6 hours every day for a whole year, because if you could, you would already be doing it, and you're not doing it because you can't. Like you have not built up that how do I put it, that skill to be able to study 6 hours every day. But what could I do? I could literally study 10 minutes every single day. Just 10 minutes. 10 minutes every single day. The next month increase it to 20. The next month 30. Then the month after 40, 50. Then over like 6 months, you'll now be studying 2 hours a day. And 2 hours a day is still not crazy like 6 hours. But imagine how significant studying 2 hours every single day is going to be. And yet you started from 10 minutes. And it seems that the 2 hours now is not going to feel like something that is beyond your skill level, because you actually leveled up your way there. So I feel like that is something that helps. When in terms of making money or just being productive, you want to be productive 12 hours every day for the rest of your life, which like I always say you should actually do. But you are not at that level yet. So, but something you could do. This heat is just killing me. I don't know, just look like snow everywhere is hot as well. But being productive for 10 minutes, 15 minutes every single day, you can do that. Like that's definitely at your skill level. Then the point is like, I'm not going to do the 10 minutes or the 15 minutes or the 5 minutes forever. You do that for 1 month, for 2 weeks, for 3 weeks, for 2 months, for 3 months. After that, you level it up and level it up and level it up. Then over time, like your default base level now becomes higher. A very good example of this in my life I can do now is I can give is push-ups. Like around last year, I was I used to do push-ups frequently before, then I fell off. So I wanted to come back. So the thing is that when I fell off from doing push-ups, I was doing like 100 push-ups every single day. So then I now fell off, for a few months. I didn't do any push-up again. Then eventually I came back. So it seems that like I've continued with that 100 push-ups every day. But the problem is like I've like almost leveled down from doing 100 push-ups every day. So what I did again was I started back with 10 push-ups. I started doing the 10 push-ups every day. Then like every 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I'll increase it to 20. After that, I'll increase it to 30, then 40. As of right now, I'm currently doing 40 every day. I think I don't do it every single day, but I do it like very consistently. So 40 push-ups.
Alpha, get 150. Check.
Okay.
So I need cash, I beg. How are you doing like this now? 150. No, my clothes. No, my sofa. You get cash. Find cash, 5 times per week. You big boy now. You do double sum now.
I got to.
Eh? Like, we have more kids.
Is not reachable at the moment. Your account balance is low. Please recharge as soon as possible.
Got distracted. But I was basically doing it like the 100 push-ups every day. So my average, like the way I used to do it then, I was section the 100 push-ups into 25 push-ups. So I'll do 25 push-ups 4 times. That's 4 sets of 25. But I not just like now that I started doing it again after I fell off. I now just started doing the 10 at a go, 20 at a go. Then now I do 40 every single day. This phone is misbehaving again. Now I do 40 every single day. And the 40, I'm just able to do all of them at a go. Like I'm able to just do 40 push-ups at once. When just previously, I couldn't even do more than 25. Like more than 25 push-ups just at a go. It was difficult. Now I'm able to do up to 40. And of course, it's not like it's easy or it's fun. But I can do it like fairly well. So the point I'm just trying to make is like you level up. You start little by little, then you level up, level up, level up. And over time, you reach like the good, the 10 hours a day, 6 hours a day, whatever. And you don't just like when you reach that point, it's not going to feel too much because you actually leveled your way up there. So that's just one way to stay consistent. Like start little by little. And one way to get momentum and to stop procrastinating and to just start. Like instead of thinking of the big picture, like just literally think 5 minutes, 2 minutes, one DM, one video. Like just start little by little. You're going to make a lot more faster progress than trying to do everything all at once or look for the perfect time.